Okay, let me talk to Mr. Etok here. You are in the opposition, and your party is perhaps new, and one will be wondering that what is the perspective of opposition parties, especially your party, in the way and manner the 2016 budget passage had gone?
Yes. The first thing is that we have come in not as an opposition party, but as an alternate platform for Nigerians. And it is important that people get that as straight as possible from the beginning. We're sick and tired of same old, same old. You come down, you criticize everybody, and you think you get more popular by criticizing, which is the mistakes that people have made in the past. And if we are intending to do something different, we must start from day one. I think that while I feel for the distinguished senator, they're just probably not learning some things. They are repeating the same mistakes over and over. I think the first thing that they should do, he can't say we should congratulate ourselves. For goodness sake, that's going to make Nigerians just get livid. Let APC say, we apologize to Nigerians that this has happened. We didn't expect it to be this way. But I could give them a good reason. You know, I could give them a good explanation. We are a new party coming into a new system that has been used to certain ways for a while. This is our very first budget. We expect to meet a lot of bumps along the way. And these challenges are the things that we are trying to put together and make sure we overcome. We had taken certain things for granted, but we realized that the journey is not exactly the way we anticipated, but we have learned and we're learning fast. And finally, we've been able to conquer. So we apologize for the delay, but we promise that subsequently it will not be that way.
You think the delay was out of the ordinary?
It was out of the ordinary.
Really?
It was out
because
of the ordinary.
If you look at 2008,
yes,
appropriation bill was signed on April 15,
yes,
2009 in March 10, 2010 April 22, 2011 May 27, 2012 April 13, February 26 on 2013, 2014 in May, 2015 in May, and 2016 also in May. A lot of people will think that maybe it's just a norm and it's tradition.
What makes it out of the ordinary is, like I started by saying, they are becoming victims of their own doings. They had painted this picture and they are not able to manage the expectation. You know, the memory of man is treacherous. It snaps very quickly, okay? We've forgotten what used to be. We're now in the era of, wow, this is the Messiah. This is the era of miracles. This is the era of things being done differently. This is the era of change. So within the context of same old, it's same old. But within the context of change, it defeated that. Exactly so.
Basically,
so what they should do
in this last few months,
yes,
I mean, the activities of the APC,
yes,
we've not really seen change. Is that what you're saying?
No, we've not
in the
seen
way governance have gone.
The APC has put the weight of responsibility on me and us as a party that we never anticipated. When we came up with the YDP, we gave ourselves like 4, 8, 12 years program, because when a new party comes up, the last party was there for about 16 years. We had anticipated, with the sort of, you know, anticipation that people had for change and the offers that were made, we said, well, let's come in, gradually watch them, understudy them, and do our change. But they just came into the house and they're like blank. And nature does not accept vacuum. That is why immediately Nigerians will like, oh my God, what's going on here?
You're sort of disappointed in the crop of
system.
The system, the political system.
The Nigerian system is so confused about
are you disappointed because it's a new party,
yes,
but not a new breed of politicians?
It's a new breed of politicians.
I mean, I'm talking about the APC.
Oh, no. It's not a new party. It's same old, we know.
No, it's a new party.
No,
in the sense of registration,
new in terms of, I agree, but
in the nomenclature,
it's same old in content. You know, it's like you have Coca-Cola, and then you have Eva water bottle, and then you pour Coca-Cola into Eva bottle, and you think because you've changed the name of the bottle, the content is going to change. The content is same old. All
right, let me quickly go to Senator Mamora. You've listened to the commentaries from Mr. Etok there. Your party, the burden of of expectations that is on your party to deliver. It's almost a year since your president, the Nigerian president Muhammadu Buhari, and the president of your party, your candidate at the 2015 election, came into office. And one would be wondering, is your party able to match words with action in this last 1 year in terms of the deliverables and the governance in the few activities that we've seen?
You see, the truth is that we need to appreciate the realities, and you must separate realities from expectations. Yes, we are not taking Nigerians for granted in any way, and if my memory will not fail me, I think Mr. President himself did apologize to Nigerians for the delay. And not just Mr. President, I'm aware that the national chairman of the party, Chief John Oyegun, did say same thing. And of course, some other functionaries of the party and government at one point in time or the other did apologize to Nigerians regarding the delay in passage of the appropriation bill. But we are saying that on getting to office, the realities on ground dictated that things be done differently in terms of what was met on ground. Because it's when you get there that you really appreciate those realities. And government has done its possible best within the circumstance or circumstances on ground to ensure. You see, don't forget that when Mr. President did not sign at that first instance, it was only proper because once Mr. President assents to the bill, it becomes a law, in which case an act is a law that Mr. President and the entire executive can be held responsible or can be called to answer. So it's better to, a little bit of time to get things sorted out properly and ensure that what is being signed is implementable. You see, if you look at what had happened in the past, it was such a situation that the budget will be signed into law, and at the end of the day, you discover that it's either it is non-implementable or that the level of implementation is very, very low in terms of percentage. And this is what this present administration is trying to avoid. And I think from what we have seen so far, such is been, we want to be sure, the government wants to be sure that it won't be the old order. It's a new order now. So the president apologized to Nigerians, and that's why he made that statement that he is in touch with the ordinary Nigerians and he feels their pains and all that. Okay. And once the implementation starts and the MDAs are now, spending and all that, it will be a different ball game entirely.
Okay.
So it's better to have some bit of delay, and that's why Mr. President even saluted, as it were, Nigerians for their patience, for their resilience, for their toughness, for their understanding.
All right, Senator Mamora,
we'll buttress.
Let's take another break, Senator Mamora. We'll come back to you. We'll take another break. We'll take a moment. And when we return, the next stage of the budget is implementation after the passage. The federal government eyes 100% implementation. How plausible? That's next. Join us again.